Hi YouTube, I'm Tandy, the Pioneer Guy. I've recently made a Patreon where you can help me make content full-time. That Patreon link's going to be in the description below. If you like the video here on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the end. Thanks for watching. Hi YouTube, Tandy here. Today we're going to be playing a little different take on an old classic. So Chonky Red is a deck that's near and dear to my heart. A good friend of the channel built a Eldrazi like colorless hybrid big red deck with things like Thought Not Seer, Reality Smasher, and a bunch of those colorless lands like Ramunap Ruins to help fuel them. Eventually it became just like a big red deck that relied on Glorybringer to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and kind of skewed away from those other elements, the colorless Eldrazi elements, and we were left with just like a mid-range red deck that was pretty good. Played Glorybringer, Bonecrusher Giant, Kari, and a bunch of removal. And this build is kind of a throwback to that, but it doesn't go quite as big. The players are a bit different now, and we are a bit lower to the ground as well. This build, we're using Burning-Tree Emissary early to help cast Kari to turn on extra 1-drops on turn 2 with a creature, and sometimes even to just go cast Stomp off of it too is pretty nice. Now, Burning-Tree Emissary doesn't have Nick though, so it doesn't have a ton of 2-drops to play, so it's not going to be at its full-blown best here, but it does provide a bit of devotion for Anax. It's another body for Embercleave, and honestly, it does some cool stuff with Kumano faces Kakkazan too, because it becomes a 3/3 for free, which is nice, and that extra boost can be good. And we just want more raw creatures in the deck for Kumano faces Kakkazan. We only have a couple Swiftspears. This version is leaning on Fanatical Firebrand because Fanatical Firebrand works really well with Anax. Anax says whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you get a 1/1 Satyr, and then if that creature had power 4 or greater, you get 2 Satyrs instead. But with Fanatical Firebrand, you can use it to kill Llanowar. And we saw a little bit of this back when Pioneer first started, when Llanowars were running around everywhere. A lot of the mono red decks did play Fanatical Firebrand, and that was because it kills Llanowar. But that combined with Anax's static effect makes for some nice little mini combos. It also has haste, which is nice. Now, Monastery Swiftspear is at some of its worst in this deck because we don't have a ton of instant sorceries, but it does have haste. It is a 1-mana creature, and we do have a few things that can trigger it, including Embercleave. We also have Eidolon the Great Revel as a 2-drop to help stifle the Izzet decks and their churning. We have 3 cards out of Skyship Raider, which dodges Stomp, all those shocks. It's a very powerful 2-drop. Bonecrusher is one of the best red cards in the format. Anax is the newer addition to the deck. This one you're going to see really fuel Embercleave. This card is very difficult to interact with. When your opponent kills it, you're usually left with at least 1 creature and usually 2 creatures. We also have 1 copy of Hazoret. I don't think it'll be that hard to empty our hand since we're playing Burning-Tree and a decent number of 1 and 2s. We're playing 2 Torbran, Thane of Redfell. This works extremely well with Fanatical Firebrand. The burn spells like Bonecrusher Giant and Play with Fire, Eidolon the Great Revel. And then last but not least, 3 copies of Embercleave to round it out. This card is a stone cold killer. If we draw it in the right spot, it will win most games. However, it is clumsy, it is clunky, it doesn't do anything most of the time until it kills your opponent. We're going to be hoping to use this card very, very aggressively. Our mana base, we got 4 Den of the Bugbear, 2 Castle Embereth to help pump our creatures since we have a bunch of token generators with Anax and a bunch of 1-drops and 2-drops. We're also playing 2 Ramunap Ruin and 1 Sokenzan, and then a bunch of Mountain. Sideboard, 3 Goblin Chainwhirler. These work nicely with Torbran, but they're really there just to help out against the decks with a bunch of 1-toughness creatures that spray the board and go wide. Ferocidon helps out against anti-life gain stuff. It also is just a great card. You know, it was banned in Standard for a while, so I think this card's just great. I'm surprised more people don't play it main deck. 2 Lava Coil, 3 Fry. These help out against the blue and white creature decks, but they're okay against the blue-white control deck. 1 Redcap Melee, and 3 Unlicensed Hearts to help out against Phoenix. All right, that's Diet Chunk. We're going to run it through a league. Stay tuned. Yeah, that's kind of weird. All right, I don't think we keep 5-land Embercleave Eidolon, so we're going to toss it back. This hand is a bit better. I'm going to put back a mountain. And we'll go Fanatical into Burning-Tree plus Karzev. And then hopefully we just kind of naturally draw some lands and play Torbran. Or we draw spells we can play. Barely, please English only. I can't mod if it's not English. I don't speak that language. We're gonna pop the Mausoleum Wanter. It represents a lot of damage. We could wait to try to draw land for Anax, but they can do some tricky shit with Rattle Chains. What's up, Vizos? Ragavan and Pioneer, it's coming! It's coming! I say if they block, they lose their thing, so they just take it. Now, if we draw a land for Torbran, it's just a sicko curve, yeah? Yeah. Same great taste, now less filling. Shacklegeist. Alright, well, let's draw land. Alright, so they're going to tap this Anax. And then we're going to hit them for 5. Then I'm going to stomp the Shacklegeist. 1 white can be Selfless Spirit. Oh, wow, they just let it happen. Okay, are they going to do some blocking? Why would you even play the Shacklegeist if you're not going to do anything? Very weirded out. They're just going to go for trades. Alright, well, we get things from Anax. I'm going to go and stomp Shacklegeist. I don't know what they can have for 1 white mana. I was thinking... I don't know. Maybe it's just nothing. Next turn, we'll just either cast Bonecrusher or play Torbran. Alright, so here comes Coco. So let's declare tax, I guess, and see what happens. Doesn't Shacklegeist have to tap 2 spirits? Oh, it's a bird. Duh. It's a bird. It's a stupid bird. You're right. Rattle Chains Eagle. Okay. Well, now I'm going to play this Bonecrusher since they let me do it pre-combat, and now we can attack for more with Anax. If we attack with both, they can double block, but then they die. So free attack with Karzev. Let's see, if we attack with this too, what happens? They go trade, eat this, take 3. So what happens if I just attack with this? Then they eat the 2 for free? Okay, that's fine. 2 damage is worth the 1/1 Satyr, I think. But the Rattle Change is definitely going to block here. This has Menace. They're going to take 3 down to 1, and I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures to their 1. Is it better to play Bonecrusher before attacking the Great Anax, or do you prefer to bluff? I knew they were Cocoing, and I didn't want them to be able to Spellqualler and swallow it. But then they played it during my main phase, like, on accident, I guess, so. Ragavan hit again. Yeah, game's over. Ragavan connected. GG. Mikey Hopkins, spare change? Any spare change? Alright, well, we're going to attack with everybody since they're 1. And this Karzev's kind of good, because it creates 2 things and has Menace. Alright, 1 mana creature here doesn't save them. That's a lot of birds. A lot of stupid birds. 3 fry. Don't want Chain Gang. Kind of want Chain Gang. Kind of want both of these. I think Torbran and Embercleave and Hazoret can all come out. See if we can get 5 more cards out and get all these in. Eidolon can be detrimental. I'm going to cut those. We're going to go full mediums control. you know? Maybe we trim one Dawn. But Eidolon can be a liability, so I'm going to trim it. No lander. Classic. Well, once they ban Lotus and Nykthos, then that won't matter anymore, Scooter. 2 cards that probably should be banned for being lands that are hard as shit to interact with. I'm going to put back a mountain because we can just curve naturally with our other lands, and Castle Embereth can be better than mountain later in the game. Alright, tap land on the 1. We'll start with Den into mountain into castle. And then hopefully Chainwhirler gets some juice. Alright, no play. Good news. Why are they not playing anything? Well, would you Burning-Tree? We'll just use that and play Anax. They can't spell Queller. So, but I was thinking they might have the Lofty Denial or something. Here, I guess they're going to play something. I don't know. Handful of Cocos, maybe? Maybe. I hope not, though. I felt like they were just playing around stuff. Yeah, they just wanted to me not have, like, a shock or whatever. Next turn, I'm going to go Chainwhirler. If they play a Lord, I can let the Chainwhirler resolve, and then... I'm going to attack first. Now that I drew the Fry. It's almost certainly Coco. Skyclave. Alright, so we can't kill it in response to protect it, so this is just dying. But I'll just shock this, make a 2/2, and then play another Anax. Or maybe I'll play Chainwhirler and kill Rattle Chain so they can't play things at instant speed anymore. I think I'm going to Chainwhirler instead. Even though it can get more value later, I think killing the Rattle Chains now and putting that pressure on the table is better. Rattle Chains letting them play flash stuff is scary, but at least it was Skyclave and not Coco, right? Coco was more scary. Alright, let's attack. I kind of want to keep holding up Fry. We can post-combat Anax plus Firebrand, though. So we can wait and see what they do. We also have Castle Embereth. Alright, so 2 Supreme Phantoms. Let's see how they block. Both things die if they block here. If they block here, we can go... I don't know. We can maybe Fry one before damage or whatever. Alright, so this is going to deal damage here. We can kill both, right? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just go Anax plus Firebrand and kill both. We'll lose our Burning-Tree, but that's okay. We don't lose our Illusion. And we get a token out the deal. Oh, no. I fucked up. I thought it doesn't do extra with Anax. It does extra with Torbran. That's just my fault. That's just a big idiot mistake. I should have killed the one that was blocking Burning-Tree with Fry and then played this post-combat. Big mistake. Big punt. I thought I could kill both, but I couldn't. I could have used this to kill one of these after damage. I'm flustered now. I'm flustered. Alright. We also could have just activated Castle Embereth. And both would have died. Just playing like complete dog shit. I just gotta slow down, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I could have killed one. I also could have just activated Castle and killed both. Just stupid. I thought I was gonna do a cool thing, and then once I cast Anax, I realized that I was screwing myself, but I still could have done one. Just a big mistake. All right, let's see how they block. Then we might be able to fry and do some cool stuff. They're at 11. Yeah, I know. I figured it out, man. I just fucked up. Does blowing this up do anything? Makes these into 2/4s, so neither of these die. I do this and nothing dies, I guess. That's fine. Except Rattle Chains and Anax. That's fine. Alright, playing like shit, chat. Playing like shit. Distracted by Twitter. Well, if they have another Coco, I'm not really sure what to do. Maybe it's just attack with these and the Satyrs and maybe hold back the Firebrand. Does Todd need a bonk? I need a Red Bull, honestly. Alright, we're gonna hold back Firebrand. We're gonna activate Castle. They can eat these 2 tokens and take 6. They can play another Coco. Shouldn't attack with the monkey? Yeah, hindsight's 50-50, you know? Hindsight's 50-50. Alright, so Chainwhirler is gonna get knocked down. They're playing Goose. Yeah, some versions play Goose. Some versions play Goose. Alright, let's activate Castle. We're in trouble now, boss. I should just concede because I fucked up so bad, right? Alright, we're dead. It's fine. I fucked up tremendously, but that's how it goes. They're like a house of cards. Just a big mistake on my part. I'm gonna bring in the Dawn on the play. I like the Anaxes though. They're fine. Let's see. Maybe we can trim a Swiftspear. I do want the Dawn. I want all the removal too, though. Even the coil is like potentially bad because of rattle chains, but I think it's good enough in enough spots. Are we gonna keep this? We go turn 1 Kumano, turn 2 Burning-Tree Fanatical. Pretty damn good start if I say so myself. Sans gas, yes, I agree. Do do do. Tap land on 1, you love to see it. Alright, so let's start with Burning-Tree. He'll get the counter. We'll play Firebrand and bang on him for 1. It's possible I should have went turn 1 Fanatical, turn 2 Burning-Tree Kumano to try to get a trigger on Anax, but without the 3rd land, it's not a guarantee, so I'd rather go ahead and just get her done. We'll get this going next turn. We'll attack with both of these and maybe hold this bag depending on what they play. May attack with it if they just threaten a rattle chains. We have the play with fire. We got 2 play with fire now. Okay. No 3rd land for Anax, so we'll just send it in. If they play a rattle chains here, I'll probably play with fire to just kill it so they can't trade. Ether Gust. Let's go bottom. I want to draw the land for Anax. Wish I had land Anax there to punish them. But I don't really want to draw another Kumano. Spring Phantom. Play Anax post combat. Shackle, guys. Okay. All right. Lava Coil, great draw here. We'll target Phantom. They're going to tap Anax. We'll deal them 4, and then we'll play with Fire the Shackle guys while they're tapped out. They're at 7 with no board and 2 lands versus my 3 creatures that are pretty decently sized. I can even play an Anax and make 2 tokens if I want to. Alright, they pass. They play with fire plus Fanatical, so really only 1 creature needs to connect here. Spell Queller to Chump Block. Alright, game over. They're going to take 3. And I play with fire them. So let's start from them. We should have 3-0'd them though. Misclick, misclick. Alright, do I keep this? I think so. No 1-drop, but that's okay. Got some interaction. Got some pressure. Commune with dinos. Uh-oh. Chat, I think we're fucked. I think this is gonna be the end of the Tandy. Yeah, I can never be a Ripjaw Raptor. I don't know about y'all. I don't know who y'all think I am. I don't know what you think I do. I'm gonna stomp face because honestly, I think the only way I win is damage with Anax plus Embercleave. And stomp doesn't kill anything, I don't think, so. Sorry, one sec. Is Dinos a common Pioneer archetype? I'm not familiar with the meta. No, it's not. But I've played against Ripjaw Raptor enough to know that I can never beat it. You know what I'm saying? Unless, of course, I kill them with Embercleave. Alright, we deal 5 there, 5 to face, couple more to face. Now they gotta do it to it right now. Yeah, Cygnus, that dinosaur is cool as shit. I actually tried it in Pioneer the other day. It was fun. Alright, well, I guess I can beat dinosaurs. It's with Embercleave. So who would have thought? Who would have ever guessed? I don't know if they're playing elves or not. What up, Digital? Cleaving and Anax is like Bob the Builder. Can we kill them? 1, 2, 3 Embercleave beats a lot. That's true. That's true. I don't know what I need to be afraid of. I guess Coil's probably good. I'm gonna do maybe play with fire out. I just don't know if they have elves or not, you know? Like if they're playing Marauding Raptor, they're probably not playing elves if they're playing Marauding Raptor, right? Let's just try this and then we'll see what happens. Maybe Eidolon's bad. Yeah, fair enough, Digital. I was procrastinating before work. I was just laying in bed, wishing I didn't have to get up. 1, 2, 3 Cleave's the best combat pioneer. Is it? Well, they do have the elf. I got some bad news for you, brother. I got some bad news. My man Fanny. Fanny coming for you. My man Fanny. Another elf. Ooh, land? Rip. Alright, well, we're going to stomp that one. We're going to save the coil for later. Alright, we're going to play Bonecrusher. Next turn, we'll go Kakkazan plus coil, assuming they don't play a Ripjaw Raptor. If they play Ripjaw Raptor, I guess we don't do anything. I just honestly don't know what's going on over there, you know? I just don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get hard in the forge with my man Anax. And we're gonna cleave him again, you know? Just gonna cleave him again. Just cleave him again. How many times do I have to teach you this, old man? Wow. It's that easy, huh? It's that easy, huh? Alright, this is an okay opener. It's not the best opener, but... Oh, no. Can we beat a Delver? We can if it doesn't flip. We can just kill it. Just gonna kill it now. That's an easy way to lose the game, is them to just kill us with Delver. Sprite Dragon. That one's scarier. I probably should have maybe waited. Maybe not, though. Alright, let's go double Kumano, and then we'll just make a huge Kari Zev. Sultan Amalgam stuffs. I mean, I haven't seen too many of those around, so my opinions are probably not helpful. I would say that they're probably not around because they're a bit weaker than other decks in the format. All right, we got a big old Kari Zev coming. Next turn, we can do an Embercleave for 2 mana off the Kumanos. All right, Delver again. I can beat this one, I think. I can beat this one. See how they block, or if they block. If they go for a shock on this, I'll probably put Embercleave on it. Fire Impulse. Yeah, we're going to protect it. Because there's only one in the yard, so it's just going to own them. They'll take 2 damage. They can't even block with Delver. There's no free spells we got to play around. This is puts them to 5. We could play another Kari Zev, but it would kill this one, so. And Embercleave looking good, huh? Embercleave looking good, huh? Fry. Get your dragons, your shredders, and your delvers. Get some coils in there too. These 5 coming in. This is actually a matchup where Embercleave's not that good. I know that sounds weird. Hazoret's good. Torbran's okay. Embercleave is actually not that good. My opponent's draw was very creature dense and kind of bad. So we're going to be trimming these 3 and probably 2 Eidolon. Maybe the 2 Swiftspear. We just don't have a whole lot of things that trigger it. We're going to get a little more controlling. They'll be playing around Embercleave all game now anyway? Yeah. They just usually kill your stuff. They just didn't kill any of my stuff. Got a mulligan the no-lander. Keep this one. We'll put back a mountain. I'm going to go and play Kumano, even though we're not going to get the counter on something, probably. I need the 2/2 to start attacking, or... I don't know. I could save it for later, I guess, but... Alright, we're going to go ahead and stomp this bad boy. Thanks for all the follows, y'all. Jules Bears, DIC3, Apex. Appreciate y'all. Alright, I'm going to play Eidolon. And now it's going to be a 3/3, so they have to deal 3 damage to it to kill it. Or if they just ignore it, we go Coil or Fry on their Sprite Dragon next turn. The most they can make it is a 4/4, and that dies the Coil. I will not gamble with the Bonecrusher if it's a 2/2. I will just Lava Coil if I have to. Alright, another Sprite Dragon's fine. And a Strangle. Wow, Strangle's fucked up here, actually. Okay, so we're going to stomp 1 and then hopefully draw Shock or something for the other. But if not, we'll just try to fry it later. But we're going to stomp 1. I'll play the Tap Den here. But we're actually at a slightly higher life total than them. I'm assuming I'm going to take some damage next turn and this Etching is going to die. Ammo gets it, right? Ammo gets it. And this, that ever happened to you? The Gigantha in hand? Alright, alright. Gigantha big. Alright, we'll just coil this thing. I could fry it and then try to draw a burn spell to go coil burn spell the Gigantha. Uh-oh. Here comes a 5/5 I can never beat. It's so big. I need Roast. Is Roast even in this format? I think it is, actually. I guess I can block plus Castle or just attack and offer the trade. Could also double block, but that gets blown out by what calls it. They don't have a lot in the way of actual direct damage, so I think I can soak this one for sure. You know what's in this format? Slitherhead. Yeah, I do know that. Is there any cool combos with it? Alright, Fire Impulse to Bonecrusher. Alright. Is this a 4 or 5 mana Treasure Cruise coming? Okay. So I go attack. Or do I Sokenzan attack? Do I just go to 2 next turn? I think I do. Although maybe I attack for 3, Sokenzan to block, and then Den of the Bugbear next turn. Yo, what's up, Burnt? How you doing? GG if they tap out? Is it? Castle is only 2 extra damage. Den's only 4 extra damage. Also, they never tap out. Their entire deck costs 1. Ooh, I lied. This is a treasure cruise, I guess. This was a great draw, actually. Alright, so we can attack with Den, play Sokenzan and Shock, so they take 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're dead, right? Could still have channeled there. Oh my god, I forgot this channeled for less. You're right, I'm sorry. I think it's lethal anyway. I just forgot that you could... I always forget you can channel for less. But it's still lethal because of the token from Den plus the Shock. I guess they can they Gigantha and play a 1-mana burn spell? I think that's how that works, right? So they go block here, shock one of these. Oh, they don't have 1-mana Aether Gust? Spell Pierce? Wow. Okay, I might die. Yeah, Karazav's Legends, I know. I always forget that these can channel for 1 less. I always forget. Weird they'd have Spell Pierce and not the other one, though. Ledger Shredder. Okay, it's not a 2 damage spell. That's good. I just always forget that this costs less when you have Legend in play. I know all of them do, but it's so rare. All right, Ramunap Ruins off the top. Also take Stomp. I'm going to lose this game, and it was easily winnable. So we're dead to Shredder only. If they can trigger it. They can't. They could just not trigger it, though. Monkey's Legend when she attacks too. Let's go bottom. Okay, still not dead technically. So I got 1 more shot. Doing pretty good burn. I'm playing like shit and my deck's carrying me. Alright, so they have to hit a spell. They didn't. So now they need a removal spell for this. So Delver. Okay, I can still draw Shock or Stomp. Shock or Stomp. Definitely blocking. Alright, so just I missed the Sokenzan channel, so my bad. They had the Spell Pierce in a weird spot, but I missed the Sokenzan channel. That was a big deal. Do I want to get the Ferocidon in there? Not really. 3 mana to die to a 1-mana spell kind of sucks. Do I want to get the Swiftspears back in just because they're something to play early? Nah. Would you like to play first? Yep. Keep this one. Hopefully we draw some lands. I want to be able to cast one of these 4-drops at some point, you know? I will definitely take a Karizev off the top, though, to play off the Burning-Tree. If I don't draw anything to play off Burning-Tree, I'll probably just play Eidolon. Especially because they played a tapped land. Burn Simon, thanks for the gifted sub. Wait, don't kill me. Wait. Appreciate the sub. We'll tackle both. Got that. Kind of want to put it on bottom because I just got these 4-drops in hand. We're gonna go bottom. Sprite Dragon. Removal spell on the Burning-Tree, probably. Yeah. Yo! Bird Simon says, I think you dropped this. Yo, thanks for the 2 months. Appreciate you, baby. Welcome back to the Todd Squad. Alright, I'm gonna fry this thing before it gets out of hand. Attack a Firebrand. Oh my god. Gang away! 5 gifted sub from Burnt. You burnt. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Welcome, Hydrant, Necrodoc, Frozen Ape, Insingman, and Smoochiolo. I recognize a few of those names. Cruise it up. All right, land one time. Land one time for Torbran Man. Torbran Man. The Torbran Man can. Oh, well. We didn't draw. It's okay. Thanks for follow, Tiny. Yeah, if you got a gift sub from Burnt, make sure to shout him out. Thank you so much for the gifted. Vanko says, unlucky me. Well, lucky me, you know? Singman got sniped. That was a 7-monther. Nice. Long time no see, Singman. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Do not fall for the bait, Burnt. You cannot fall for the baits. That was the easiest baited gift sub I've ever seen. How big should my hand be? Like this big? This big seems fine. Treasure Cruise, tap land pass. That's definitely not foreboding. Alright, we're gonna play this. I'm gonna play Torbran. It's gonna get Ether Gusted or something. I know. Look, it's all money for me, so that's fine. Thank you so much. And no ads for you, Ivanko. No ads for you, Ivanko. Alright, we're gonna bang on them for 3. They bounce the Eidolon. Does that mean I'm getting combo killed this turn somehow? Or does that mean they just have nothing? Fuck! Just shake that ass, bitches! Let me see what you got! Yo, Kim! Darkuno coming in with a 43 months tier 2 out of his mind! Thank you so much, friend. Oh, yeah. Love you, dude. Just kidding. I don't give a fuck. Hey, what's up, homie? Do they have a combo? I don't know, but they cruised, and then their only play was Channel Odawara. So I felt like... I felt like maybe they're in trouble, you know? So I think I go Eidolon. So if they want to play a spell, they do it now. Otherwise, they take a shitload of damage. Either guess here. Okay. I guess I should have killed this in response. Oh no, I guess mine would trigger too. Let's go bottom, because I already have another one. If I play the Play with Fire, they get another loot, so I wanted to save it. Maybe even go face with it. Another treasure cruise, gross. All right, I'll do my best, friend. All right, let's hope they don't have another Eat the Guts for my Hazoret. We're gonna EOT Play with Fire. Hopefully I draw land. I guess I can see what I draw. Maybe I just wait and play Torbran first. I feel like I'm just gonna get clowned by this Hall and an Ether Gust or two. Firebrand on Shredder. Like, we could have gone for Firebrand on Shredder, but they, oh, yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. That was just stupid. I should have. That was just stupid. Just me being stupid. I'm sorry, chat. It's very hard to play Magic when you're just, like, talking and doing a million things. We'll play Torbran while they're mostly tapped out. Maybe I should play Eidolon, though. But I just use my mana more efficiently. There was some weird timing thing that I was trying to play around, and I just fucked up. I should have just killed this with the Fanatical Firebrand in response to the Gust on the Torbran. That's what I was wanting to do. Triple Q for the win-win? Triple Q, no thanks. I barely have the ability to play one match at a time, friend. That's the third Treasure Cruise. Man, it's almost like Treasure Cruise is a fucked up Magic card. Who would have thought? Who would have ever thought that Treasure Cruise was broken? Not me. Thank God they banned expressive iteration. I mean, yes. Also that, though. Like, it can be both, you know? It can be both. One impulse. Wow. Two impulse. Okay, shit. Alright, so they're gonna hit me for 6. This card's looking like dog shit. Always does. It always looks like dog shit until it doesn't. Why would you not attack with both? You have a 1/3 blocker. Are you stream sniping? I messed up really bad this game, chat. This should be dead. They should have a fucking unflip Delver in play, you know? Have some looting. Have some looting. It's all yours. It's all yours. Discard Gigantha, okay? I should have won this match, chat. I had 2 throws. I threw game 2 and I threw game 3. But first time playing with the deck in a while. First time playing with this version. You gotta learn the little things. And once you get fluent in the deck, you'll see all those little things before they happen. And you won't fall for them. Yo, D-Smart coming over to 8 months. What's up, baby? Yo, thanks for the 8 months. Welcome back to the Todd Squad. Can we get some sub rest in the chat for our friend? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We go to 5. Hazoret's not even good enough. They can just block. Anax. Yeah, we're dead. GG. Maybe they'll fuck up. Maybe they won't see the Hall. Of course they see the Hall, though. They're a good player. Burnt says, forgot to say greetings from the pit known as Birmingham. Oh, Birmingham's cool, man. Birmingham was a great place for me to live for a long time. I made big mistakes this match, chat. Big mistakes. 2 big mistakes that match. Forgot to channel cost less when you have a legend in play for Sokenzan. And I could have used Fanatical Firebrand to kill Ledger Shredder. Big mistakes all around. What's up, Mr. Green? I hope you're doing good today. I'm sorry, man. Well, Dernick, my friend Chris Green, he actually lives in Birmingham, so maybe y'all can be friends. Maybe he can tell you where some EDH is happening. He's a lawyer, though. He's always busy. Whenever we come to town, he comes and hangs out for like an hour, and then he's got to go to bed because he's got to be awake at 5:30 a.m. for a deposition on asbestos or whatever. The infamous the infamous asbestos deposition from the Bob blah 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 blog. I'm just gonna play Kumano. So weird draw. They shocked with Overgrown Tomb. That's just almost 100% fatal push, right? So now we'll just go like Burning-Tree Bonecrusher, or maybe I'll just cast Bonecrusher. All right, let's go Burning-Tree, and I think I'm just gonna cast Bone Man. Some good non-chain restaurants. Well, even though it's a chain, technically, I'm a big fan of Tzatziki's. Tzatziki's actually started in Birmingham. There's a couple around town. I highly recommend going on a Friday or Saturday and having the Friday pasta. It was their lunch special for a long time, then they just added it to the menu, but Friday pasta is like one of my favorite meals ever. Milo's is a burger joint, but it's also a local chain. Highly recommend their burgers and their sauce. Two-mana Embercleave? Yes. 2-mana Embercleave coming. I think it's going to cost 3, though. I think they're going to fatal push this. Like Milo's and Champies? Not a huge fan of Champies. Okay. Champies got good fries, though. Milo's fries? Yeah, Milo's fries are goated. Cam also lives in Birmingham Burnt, so you might be able to find some... Since I used to live there, if you hang out and chat enough, and you ask me if anyone is from Birmingham, then you'll probably get some answers that you don't hate, you know? I will go and play the land in case something gets fatal push. We can still play the Embercleave. I'm going to pass priority. I think they have something because they shocked on 1. What else could they have besides fatal push, right? Okay. Maybe we're getting Mihawk Massacred? I guess I should have done it to play around Mihawk. Now they just go land, black Mihawk, get everything. I guess they're mana short. Yeah, Shanlong's from Birmingham. Ritual Soot. I mean, this is a sack deck, right? They're playing the other one. They're playing the $100 rare, whatever it's called. Mihawk Massacre. They massacred my boy. Let's see. Let's attack first, right? Anax does things. So they didn't have the land. So let's play... How much does it cost to equip? 2? Alright, let's play Embercleave. We'll target, like, Fanatical Firebrand. And then once they push it, we'll post-combat, we'll move this to the Bonecrusher Giant. So that if they target it, they take damage. Oh, we should have targeted this. Because then if they push it, they take damage. And they would have died. So I should have targeted the Bonecrusher Giant anyway. But I was just under the impression that they were going to Fatal Push whatever. But post-combat, we can just move it, and this plays around Meathook Massacre. Anax also plays around Meathook Massacre, but it doesn't play around Fatal Push into Meathook Massacre. Brittany says, "It's the only way I know what time various events are. I don't live in Birmingham anymore, but I did for 5 years." Nice. What was the Indian place that was downtown that was really good? Taj India? Is Taj India still around? Taj India was my favorite Indian restaurant in the whole world. It was so flavorful. Their buffet was nuts too, but... Wait, what am I playing against? Jun Sack? Cheney Boy do anything? Just knocks familiars out? Ferocidon's okay, probably. No life gain. Coil stop Mayhem. Redcap stop Mayhem. Mayhem is pretty scary. Maybe we have to bench Eidolon here. Because they can just gain a bunch of life and not cast any spells if they don't want to. Embercleaves are good. Tajin is still here? Is it still good? I never raided Blue Pacific. Now I want to go. I guess they have so many of those, like, draw card thingies. This is probably good. I know hers can kick Cat, but it's so hard to hit Cat. I think I'm just not going to bother. This deck is tastier than your Twitter timeline? What's so good about my Twitter timeline? Not saying you're wrong, just curious if there was anything in particular. Witch is 7. That's a cool draw. I think I'm going to play another Kumano. Oh, all the food. I see, I see. I'm glad you're liking the cooking picks and stuff. I've been really enjoying cooking lately. I'm trying to do a different thing like every day. I only have a few things I've made more than once. Although I'm starting to do some repeats now. But last night I made really cool chicken dish for the first time. So next turn, this flips. This has haste. Embercleave costs 2. They discard a Meathook Massacre. That means they're light on lands. They kept everything else. That's kind of wild, right? What's a good Chilean dish we can make? I don't know anything about Chilean food, to be honest. I've been learning a lot about Italian food and a lot about Chinese and Japanese food. Those have been the ones I've been leaning towards. Alright, so I'm assuming Swiftspear is going to die. So we're going to target... I'm going to target an Etchings. Now, if they push this, that's fine. They still take 3, 4, 5, 6. But Swiftspear doesn't die, and is still not vulnerable to a Meathook. Alright, so they take 6 damage. Next turn we can equip and attack. Can also play a Firebrand and double ping the reflection. If I draw land, I can play this and activate this. Gotta learn to love the end of combat cleave. Yeah. I think this is worth. They're gonna sack it to the oven. We'll play Firebrand and attack. They didn't sack it. Interesting. Is a third push. Trophy. I'll go get a land, please. Thank you. I guess that was the hesitancy last round was push or trophy. Is pasto de choclo? Is that literally just chocolate paste? But it's like, I gotta look that up now. All right. Daily Dispute, sacking the Witch's Oven. Cauldron Familiar, okay. Day late, dollar short. So they have a treasure token, so they can play... Let's see, so we can kill the Familiar. It gets exiled. If they push us in response... I feel like they just have another removal spell, right? They just played that turn so weird. Maybe we just start by attacking with Kumano. Right? Because then if they don't block, we can just kill them with Firebrands. And then we'll just play Bone Man. Now we can get me hooked though. We could have got me hooked last turn though. But maybe they were just trying to get Bonecrusher. Yeah, so we're gonna go to 1. Or we'll get them to... I should have not cast this. I should have just suited up Embercleave. I thought that might be what was happening. That was just stupid. Just trying to play around stuff. Just end up getting battered because of it. Alright, well... We'll see what happens. It's like slapping today. It's doing pretty good. I feel like I'm playing bad. I feel like I'm letting it down, you know? Alright, we need to draw Anax, probably. Hazoret would be good, too. Din's okay. Any threat is okay. That's a good draw. I think I'm going to suit up the Din and attack. I mean, they have to have, like, Fatal Push or something for it. Let's just stomp and then play Bonecrusher. The next turn we can present 2 threats, rather. Should do a book club, but for food? I'm in. I love cooking. Cooking is like something in my life that gives me great joy. I think I'm gonna Redcap Melee that bitch. It's gonna keep generating food tokens for them, but they're not gonna run out of supply for a while, so. All right, so attack them down to 2. Hopefully they don't have 4th Fatal Push. I've already played 3. Crack food, okay. They should probably use a treasure to play the other one, yeah. Maybe I should have Embercleaved up the Bone Man, but they could have pushed the Bone Man. All right, so here comes a 1-for-1 Massacre to kill this, probably. They have 1 food token left, so they can crack and pay 1. Make 2 tokens and attack. Good draw. Good draw. All right, they're going to gain some life, though. The Trail of Crumbs find more things to make food, you know? That's the problem. But maybe they're out now. Maybe they're out now, chat. Not. There's a goose. So they can gain 3 life. All right, I'm going to concede. I play this game kind of bad, too. The games are hard, man, with Mono Red. I know that sounds weird or whatever, but they are. They're hard. Maybe we got Firebrand. Look kind of weak there. I'm gonna mulligan. This hand's a bit better. I'm gonna put back Embercleave probably and just keep all my threats. Yeah, he discarded a Massacre, so I should have assumed he had a second one, Russ. You're probably right. But I might have had both, right? Because he played another Fatal Push like soon after. Strong words coming from the great Revel. Definitely an unbiased opinion on that one. We cut a lot of our 1, so we're just going to play Lango. I think I'm going to go ahead and stomp. They didn't play Goose on 1. Very few targets for stomp other than Goose. Plus when they get, okay. Okay, buddy. Yo, Otto! Otto coming out with 5 months. Glad to be able to catch a stream. Been busy with work on the 20th anniversary events. Yo, Otto, thanks again for the sub, man. Welcome back to the Todd Squad. Appreciate the 5 months. Alright, so attack first, and then we're gonna stomp the goblin. Alright, so they're gonna discard, draw 2. They discarded a Fable, the Mirror Breaker. That's terrifying. They have a red source. Alright, Familiar Time. They're probably going to sack it to Deadly Dispute. They probably have Push as well, be my guess. Deck's just like too clunky now, you know? I have a feeling they're just going to Deadly Dispute plus Push, but I'm going to play Ferocidon in case they don't have that. Riveter's Charm on the Anax, that's fine. Wasn't expecting this. Here comes the dragon I could never beat. Alright, well, if they block with Corvold, we do get to kill it now, which is nice. If they block on the Rampaging Ferocidon, rather. We'll go an Embercleave on the Dawn. I think this is going to be one of my few ways to win. If I put it on the Satyr, it only does 4. So I'll put it on the Dawn, it does 8. They go to 5, and then they need a way to kill it. They can Reflection a Goose, and then use the food to Fatal Push. Looks like that's what they're going to do. They go to 4, though. Unfortunate. I don't think we're going to win this game either. I felt like they had the right answers at the right time basically every game. But I did fuck up last game, and I did fuck up the match before. So all these losses, I think, could have been preventable. I don't think we could have won this game. And we might not have been able to win last game either. Decent curve here. That's good news for the next league's 5-0. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be playing it through a second league. Yeah, Dizzy, thanks for the follow. Botsies, womp womp. I got a good hand though, so I'm not even sure what they'll take. To know next league? Maybe. Takes the Boneman. Play the Kumano, get some pressure down. They're at 13 already. I might start playing some Play with Fire as the hand. I need to draw a creature here, so I'm just gonna do this. Don't want that. I guess I should have played a spell to prevent that from happening. Another one? Okay. Well, luckily they're just 4/4s at this point, since there's nothing in the graveyard. It's not like they're doing much. Alright, so this is going to transform. We'll play Torbran and attack for 4. They're just gonna soak it. They'll probably kill Torbran, attack for an 8, eat 1, go to 9. Yeah. And now nothing I do is close to good enough. See, I'm at 7. I guess I can activate Den, attack, maybe chump block with this. Whatever, you win. If they let me attack, I just die. If they just kill the 2/2. Alright, play with fire, kind of lackluster here. I think Eidolon's good. Fanatical Firebrand's bad. 4, 5, 6. Coil's good. Dawn's okay. I don't really want the Redcap. I don't really want Hearse either. I don't have a ton of graveyard stuff. Bring in some chainy boys. This is medium-sized things. Just got straight up thought seeds out of the game last game, chat. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't 4-for-1 myself against a werewolf with 2 play with fires, right? I don't think that's something I can do. 2-for-1's already hard enough. Might be switching to Devotion if I lose this one. I feel like Devotion's the only deck I can win with ever in this format. It's just the most fucked up by a lot, right? It's just always the most fucked up deck by a lot. Eardor, thanks for the follow. Two pushes, huh? We'll play the one that's most punishing. If they play Trespasser, they can't gain the life. They can't block it. They have to kill this. I'm play Kumano and a Kari Zev. Yeah, Fate of Push Ruin Magic. You can quote me on that one. Chandra, okay. Just gonna stomp the Chandra. Yeah, nice Lava Coil in your Trespasser deck, you know? What if we're gonna get Wrathed? Course. Nice Lava Coil. Alright, I'm just gonna play Mono Green until my eyes bleed. This is a Mono Green Devotion channel now, chat.